We can just put it on a higher speed. There is no reason not to. There's no dangers here apart from... We just have to make sure that we keep an eye on for the pirates so they don't surprise us again. I have 15 more energy rods, potentially. We'll get some energy scrap, so there might be one or two more from this. There's a large generator here, and a small one here, so that'll be some energy scrap as well. It'll take a while for them to disassemble the whole ship, which is fine. I do hope that eventually you will be able to create some ships that help you make derelicts. Oh, come on! Where's the shuttle? Seriously, where's the shuttle? Why? Yeah, because they remember everything that was... They do remember everything that was left. So we do need to do this one ship at a time. I was hoping that it actually reset, but it didn't. Who is in here? Shuttle, go get them. Yes, yes, smart shuttle, please. What do I need for a shuttle bay? That's what I want to know right now. Airlock. Tech blocks. Anything that takes tech blocks at the moment, I'm not building. Okay. Logistics are working fine, and now that I don't do all three ships at the same time, it also should prevent anybody getting stranded. You do have to keep an eye on those because they will just do stuff. Oh, there are some corpses here that we will be able to throw into the recycler to create fertilizer and chemicals out of. Right now, the recycler is our only source of chemicals. How many do you get? 0. You don't even get. What do you get the chemicals from? Corpses, I believe. Yeah, from corpses. So we have 3 corpses here, and you get 0. So we need 10 corpses to get 1 unit of chemicals. I'm out of fertilizer as well. Again, no chemicals. Can't make any. We have to wait to get fertilizer the natural way. A naturel from all of these. Fortunately, the amount of food that you get vastly outstrips the need for these to be extremely efficient. Honestly, I probably could have survived on just one of them with 5 crew, but eh. They also poop more, so they make more fertilizer. This is fertilizer, isn't it? No, it's either that or food. I don't know. If it is, I could make another recycler. I don't know if I make enough because I think it's just food. Okay. to the ship you go, and Galaxy Squad will be the one left on the ship. You could do some stuff on the ship. It's not like the ship doesn't need cleaning and there's corpses here you could carry to the... Oh, you can't, there is no room. Should I make another recycler? What do I need for another recycler? Again, tech block. Tech blocks I need for everything. I should have set this up long time ago. Yes. Could disassemble these as well. What are you doing there? Where did the shuttle go again? What are you doing on the other ship? I just told you not to go there. Oh, were you fetching infra scrap from that single ship? Please tell me that you left nobody behind. No, Claudia's recovering, so nobody was left behind. Build them a jukebox, just for the fun of it. Which is under facility for someone that also requires a tech block. You're not getting anything. I'm not that merciful yet. We have 3 tech blocks. How much we need for a turret? Hold on. Let's see what I need here. I will need a metal refinery sooner than later. I have these. It's not that I'm really in a position where I need any of these. Because of how much I recycle, this is the only thing that I actually probably should make. Metal refiner will be needed sooner than later. I can make tech blocks now. It's just not being able to make enough. I want to make that next turret. I have enough for a next turret. Okay. Well then. Well then, my friend. Let us be the... Okay, that's a friendly ship. We're gonna do trading with that one. Hopefully they will have some either Energium or just plain energy rods, because we are spending a lot of time in this system for the purpose of getting all the stuff from these derelicts. Because I love derelicts and I love to dismantle them for everything they're worth. Hello. Hail. Trade. What do you have? Well, 2 is better than none, so I'll take that from you. Nothing else that I need from you, really. So here, you can have all of my stuff. Oh, they don't even want them. They don't even want the scrap. Or the finished blocks, for that matter. Well, I don't want it. Here. That, and we're gonna make another trade. We're gonna give them more infra scrap for the same reason of me not wanting to have any. What happened to the rest of my infra scrap? Oh, there it is. Here, you can have this as well. Not done. You can have... Actually, I'm gonna keep this. Okay, I think I have 3 turrets and 2 shields now, so I should be able to overpower anything that's in this system. Ah, there come the pirates. So we're gonna keep an eye on this one. This is a couple of hours, like 2 hours in. We're gonna force our guys to man the shields and actually it's getting close to the end of the day, which means they will all go to bed. So we're gonna force them to man the shields and turrets, and that'll be just fine and peach and dandy. So you are coming back, and this time I'm gonna be the one. Okay, man the shields, man the turrets. There we go. It's the same guy, and he is still damaged. So let's continue damaging him. And I'm gonna aim for his shield just because. And I have an ally this time around. Ah, he escaped. But he is still gonna be damaged. So I'm gonna keep this on auto. And that other ship is chasing him. If we're lucky, he's gonna actually destroy him and we're gonna have another derelict to play with. Where did he run off to? Yeah, he is pretty much toasted. He is being pretty much disabled. So wherever he is running to, he won't go far. We are going to spend some more time here, unfortunately, so I'm gonna put this on a high speed. You do want to get your offenses up as soon as possible because they use energy rods to run, and you can't afford to have extended battles. Because the more damage you soak in, the more time you have to spend in the battle. That means more energy will be spent repairing the shields and refueling or rearming rather the turrets. Did you destroy him? I think no, they managed to get away. They managed to get away. Which is a shame, but if I was a smarter person, and I'm not, I would chase that pirate and destroy him myself. However, I really don't want to waste fuel right now. Because I would be getting some stuff from that pirate ship, but it would be a derelict, so I wouldn't be getting that much to make it worth it. Not to be mistaken, pirate ships are worth to destroy whenever you can get the chance to do it. Now, did you refresh your stock since we spoke last time? You have not. That is disappointing, my friend. And I don't really have anything really worthwhile to give you. I don't want to sell you the pistols because you won't give me that much money for them. Some others will. So nothing, cancel. Goodbye. Nice seeing you again. Thank you for helping with the pirates. Goodbye. 6. We might need to get out of the system soon, want it or not, just to get the fuel I need. The energy rods. I'll get some from the energy scrap, that's true, but still, that's not a lot. What's more troubling is that of all the planets we've discovered, none of them had any energy ore. So hopefully these will. This one has some hyperfuel, so that's good. But we're like what, 2 systems in? I'm 2 systems in. I'm on the second system and I'm already feeling the pressure from lacking the fuel. Well, lacking the energy rods. What's this? What? Cannot reach the set temperature a bit more. Really? It was just a temporary thing. Okay. It's satisfying to watch them work, but stripping down a derelict is something that takes a lot of time, unfortunately, even when you have a large crew. But this one is almost done, and the 2 other ships are smaller, so it's not a big deal. Okay, that still, I think, last the element they're taking off now. This ship is almost done. For some unknown reason, they won't take out the walls.
Give it all you got until someone get to the top, so you'll become everything that you've been dreaming of. Baby, I've been in LA for too long.
What's left? Some infra scrap and that's it. Some hull scraps left. The hull is taken from the outside anyway, so we can put this guys to work now. There is not much left on this ship anyway. Small ones are not that difficult to empty up real fast. A firing line. It's gonna be a broadside. Not much of a broadside. The maximum turrets you can build on a ship of this size is 4. I mean, you can, if I forgo with the shields, I can make more turrets, but it's not really worth it. A better protected ship will still overpower you. So 2 shields, 4 turrets. That's what you want to have. I'm not even building the radar dish. I'm not wasting a system point on that. Just so I could see what's in the enemy ship. That's only good if you're making a boarding vessel. Which is something that I would like to explore at some point. The potential of making an like a boarding vessel. That would be cool. But it would only be cool if you'd actually equip your crew enough to be boarders. Because right now it's like setting a couple of village people into the fray with pocket knives. And yes, the enemy is exactly in the same position. They don't have any more armor or health than you do, but there's more of them. So I would need an army of people before a boarding action would be successful. I think this one ship is now done. This one's done. This one's almost done. You just need to strip the hull. There's some infra scrap left inside though. That's it. And here comes, we're going to pick up this, the last infra scrap. That's it. You left the... Okay, that's it. Done. Oh, it's scrap that's left, and I'm at fault because I didn't tell them to pick it up. That leaves only this ship. They still have some stuff left. Almost done with them, and then we can move on. It's unfortunate it takes so much time to get the derelicts done. I mean, I've spent so much time in this one system just waiting for them to disassemble the ships. I wish there was a more efficient way of doing it. So 2 of the 3 ships are done. We are, at the same time, we were lucky and unlucky, because lucky we got 3 derelicts to work out. Unlucky, well, why is the heat here jumping up? You have 2 thermal regulators in this room. Why is it jumping up? I don't get it. Maybe just fluctuations from opening and closing a door. Most of the stuff from here will be infra scrap. Some tech scrap from this, or energy scrap. But it's mostly infra scrap. Working like little workarounds. That's always so nice to see. That's something I really love in games like this. That you can watch them. You can automate so many things, and then you can just watch it unfold in front of your eyes. Now, this game isn't that much for automation because of its different nature of the game, but it still boils down to the same principle, which I like. I can appreciate that kind of beauty. I will need to increase the propulsion soon. The mass is getting, I think, when it reaches 3,800, 2 will not be enough anymore. I'll need to make a 3rd hyperdrive. I'll just expand it there and build a 3rd one. Ah, the pirates are coming in for another beating. They're 6 hours away. So much time has passed. They probably fixed themselves completely by now, though. Okay, time to recall my guys. Auto shields on, turrets on. Let's do it. There we go. What's your status? Oh, they didn't rebuild the shields, and even their hull isn't completely fixed. And that makes me happy. I'm gonna keep battering the... Actually, let's retarget this. I'm gonna keep battering their bloody shield unit. Because the more unhappy I can make them, the better. No, 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 you will not surrender. You can either get away, you can either run. Oh, no, 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 why did you stop firing at him? Keep firing at him. Keep firing at him. We want them to die. Destroy them. Decline. We want them dead. Oh, will I be able to destroy them? Yes! We have destroyed a pirate ship, which means we will remain in the system for a bit while longer while we explore the derelict, kill the pirates, and raid their ship. Oh, hold on. We're now in a position where we can actually deal with them. Okay, I can take these guys off the... So here is what's gonna be happening now. This ship is now destroyed and its atmosphere is busted up completely. It's a large ship, which means they have plenty of stuff that they can give me, that I will steal from them, because I'm a bigger pirate than they are. And perfect timing, because these ships are taken care of. So what we will do now is we will wait some time for them to suffocate, essentially. They have a limited amount of oxygen in that ship. Once they suffocate, I will enter the ship, I will claim it, and I will disassemble it to its bloody screws. Now, a ship of this size has at least 3 crew members. We don't know if any others survived. So we're gonna wait for 1 cycle to pass. Not exactly okay on fuel, but will do. Because I'm not leaving without harvesting that entire ship for parts. Because I'm that kind of a person. Whatever it takes, that pirate ship will be claimed. Well, it won't be claimed, essentially it's a derelict, so again I won't be able to salvage that as much as I would like to, but they have stuff in the cargo hold they can probably take. So we're gonna wait for this cycle to pass, and then in the morning, while we wake from our comfy beds, we will make our way to the airlock with our shotguns, and we will proceed to kill whoever survived in the explosion or hasn't suffocated. I can still see the air escaping, so they still have some air inside. And then if they did survive, we will kill them. Maybe I should set up a prison area if they decide to surrender. Should I? Should I allow them to surrender? I mean, they've been shooting at me for the last 3 maps. Maybe I should let them surrender. Or maybe I should be cruel and just kill them. Normally, I would be happy with 3 people. But now, both of these are suck at weapons. Well, Angela is good with weapons. Why don't I keep Angela in my boarding parties ever? Only got a pistol, but it's gonna be fine for what you're about to do. Excuses, yes, that is absolutely correct. But the thing is, they're not immediately dead. They still can survive for a short while they have oxygen. It takes some time for the oxygen to go away, and they will then be in their spacesuits, and they will then survive on what oxygen was left in the airlocks and what oxygen was left in their spacesuits. Only then will they suffocate and die. So that's why I left it for a cycle, so that I make sure that they suffocate and die. And I'm still gonna take an extra precaution and save the game because I'm a save scummer. Okay, let us pay a visit to the pirates. Oh. Okay, stop. Let us visit the pirate hood. Knock knock. I'm here. Oh, put this on normal speed because I have no idea what to expect here. They could all be dead, and I'm hoping that they're all dead, but you know, they could always surprise you. You are correct, partially. They become a derelict when the ship becomes non-functionable. Then all of the system bits explode, but the crew will actually attempt to escape, and the moment that the ship exploded, they all board the shuttle, and they boarded this derelict hoping to find something, found nothing, and then they returned. So they don't immediately die. The ship becomes derelict when it becomes unusable, but the crew can survive. Not always, not always the case, but I have been surprised one too many times not to take that into account. Although I think in this particular case, this crew has not survived. I think that they all be deady. Yeah, they're all dead. Haha! They all dead. Perfect. Oh, that makes me so happy. What is left unexplored that it won't let me? Seriously, are you oh, there's still a bit of ship I didn't explore. Okay, oxygen first. Perfect. There is still a bit of ship we haven't explored. It's a big ship. There we go. Okay, regardless of anything else, this ship will provide us with a lot of resources one way or the other. It's a pirate ship, it has plenty of items. There will be plenty of energy scrap, tech scrap, infra scrap, plus whatever they have in the cargo, which is nothing. Well, they have some food in the cargo hold, some water. I can only hope that they have some energy stuff left in the generators. Okay. Salvage. Everything. Transfer. So what do they have? They have fuel rods 2. They have 4 energy crystals, which is great. There's a couple of corpses to recycle, 7 shotguns, most of which we will sell, 2 pistols, some energy cells. Perfect, take all of it to my ship. Thank you. And put it at max speed. We also mean that there are no more pirates in this system, which makes my life a lot easier. Yes, take everything from them, everything. Pirates come. I wish I could turn them off. The bad thing is, like I've mentioned moments ago, I can't claim it, so it's a derelict, which means that I don't get full items, I get scrap. And this is a fully functional generator, which is still functioning. And when I disassemble it, it's gonna be energy scrap. That's kind of silly. It would one thing if it was damaged or something, but it's not damaged. It's actually running. It's consuming fuel as we speak. Who allowed you to go to sleep? Seriously, who allowed you to go to sleep? Should expand the ship now that they have more hull blocks. I need to expand the factory level anyway. But I will soon need more cargo space, so I have plenty of room to work with. Oh, I should probably make the engine room expanded first, since I'm going to need to expand it for another engine later on. So, there you go. Trade. Hail. What do you have for me? Not much. Not much. Nothing that I want nor need. Here. You can have all of this. It's not worth keeping, and I'm getting it by the truckload. Well, at the very least, there will be a lot of energy scrapped from this, so I will get a few energy rods from it. A few. It's kind of shocking that out of the 4 derelicts in this sector, not a single one gave me a crew member. But I got a crew in the very first derelict in the very first system that I explored. Silly. I was lucky with the aliens though. 2 of the ships were empty. Well, almost empty. In terms of life forms. It's also a shame that you can't claim these. You can make I can make a bay for them. But while I can claim the miner, I can't claim the shuttle for some reason. I don't know why. They probably didn't count for that yet. Speaking of the shuttle bay, I should move that probably here. I think here would work. I'm gonna move all the shuttles here. Insufficient resources and fertilizer, that's fine. They'll poop some more soon. Did I? Yeah, there's a wall missing in the poop house. God, there is walls missing in the poop house. So how goes the salvage effort? Serious amount of resources, but unfortunately... Oh yeah, did we get the corpses already? No, they're still lying around. Since we didn't run into any raw chemicals on asteroids yet, we still need fertile recycling to get chemicals, essentially. That's a lot of stuff. That was a massive ship. I'm actually surprised that for such a size it was only a 3-turret ship, but I should be grateful it was just a 3-turret ship. Because that's what allowed me to overpower it. And also, I'm wrong, it wasn't a 3-turret, it was a 2-turret ship. If it was a 3-turret, it would be a fair fight, but it wasn't a fair fight. Because I had 3 turrets and they had 2. Everything else was the same. I wish there was some reputation, so that you can garner reputation among the other factions for killing pirates, something like that. Critical resources, low energy rods. Tell me about it. We might need to leave the system soon and go hunt for energy. Because we are dangerously low. been spending too much time in this system. This whole stream was pretty much spent in this system, just me raiding ships. It takes too damn long. I can't leave a ship behind. I have to strip it of all of its resources. That's not the smartest thing to do. It's not even the most economical thing to do. But I just have to. They seriously need to do something about the economics regarding the energy rods. They are being spent way too fast and on too many things. And you don't find enough of it in the galaxy. I've been talking about this in the previous stream as well. Too many things use fuel rods, well, energy rods, and there's too little energium or energy ore, and too little rods that you can get through trade and salvage. I think I'm gonna cut the rest of this show. How much do we get from this now? Oh, there's still plenty of stuff that I don't want to leave behind. I would hate myself if I left all of that behind. But we can get the corpses into the chute. We have 5 of them as well. No human meat. We are not suffering for food. We have plenty of food. The only resource we're low on is the energy. And we'll do with that even as well. Do we get any energy scrap from this? Probably. Just it hasn't been transported over. Move your butts. I want to leave this system and move to another thing, another location maybe. Well, I say that, but the only thing is now that they've destroyed the pirates and traded with the only other ships that are available, what's left in the system is just mining asteroids, and we can only hope that there's energy ore on them. And we'll have to invest heavily into trading for energy. So there are 2 corpses left and plenty of stuff left to disassemble. This is gonna take a while. Really wish we had some kind of a robot or a droid or a pod that can just take and disassemble stuff from the ship. I mean, I'm playing this game constantly on max speed. The only time I slow it down is when I'm exploring another ship or when I'm in... not even in a battle. It's constantly on max speed. There's just not that many things that you need to manage. As long as you keep... pay attention. Yeah, excuse me, you are absolutely correct. Auto repeat table is extremely useful. The only reason I don't use it right now is because I have 5 crew members at the moment, and I need them to essentially be on the move constantly. If I gave somebody a job on the auto table, I don't know if they could actually manage that and everything else that I'm telling them to do right now, especially when it comes to a massive task like this. So for the time being, until I get another person that I can actually give onboard ship logistics to do alone, I won't invest into an autopsy table. But yeah, uh, even if that wasn't the case, Exuma, I was this playthrough that I'm streaming. Yeah, and you are absolutely correct. And on this playthrough, I'm actually playing with abundant resources in the galaxy, and I just haven't found because enough energium. Uh, I've played 3 runs before this, uh, one on a higher difficulty and 2 on lower difficulty, essentially with extra stuff. And I'm always, especially later systems, or if I make more than one ship, there's just not. You're completely at the mercy of the random number generator where that energy will be available to harvest or trade. And if you don't run into any, and you are in a system like this where you have a bunch of ships that you want to break apart, you burn through it. I've spent. When this stream started, I think I had 30 energy total. Plus, I've also used energy for ammunition, for the turrets, and for the shields, because I was chased around by pirates until I decided to shoot them down. And a small crew, and you know, the game is sending you mixed signals. The game is telling you you want to break every derelict apart, but the game is also telling you if you don't hurry up, you're not gonna be able to survive because you won't have the energy. So I'm now gambling on it that I'm going to find more energy, but if at this point I am on 10 energy. Do I have any more crystals? I have 5 more crystals. If I run to 10 rods before this ship is done, we're just gonna move, because it's just not gonna be worth it. I think even now we're having diminishing returns. What's left? We've taken. Well, I still want this energy scrap. At the very least, I want this energy scrap. This is at least one. This is one fuel rod. It seems to me that you are well versed in this. I'm not really sure how the hyperspace thing works, as in how it's calculated. So I do know that the more mass you have, essentially the more fuel you use, the less jumps you can make. But I'm not really sure on how it works. So if you can explain to me the system, the mechanics behind it, by all means go ahead, because I'm not really clear on how that works. I just know if I make engines and I put fuel in them, it goes poof and I go into the next system. Well, the next planet while you're inside of the system. We've taken most of the stuff that I care about from this ship, so let's just at least get the energy scrap and move on, because we've spent way too much time in this system. Okay, I think it's time to leave. We've spent way too much time here. It's just not worth it. This can stay here. We don't care. Especially not the one corpse and the infra scrap. And only infra scrap is left. Yeah, we're moving on. We are moving on. Goodbye. Goodbye, pirate ship. We were good to you. You were good to us. Well, I was bad to you. I shoot you down, but you deserved it, and you know that. So let's just jump away. We have spent more than enough time here. So let's take this route. This should be connected. Still no energy. I'm not concerned about hyperfuel because I know that there is at least one planet that has crystals to harvest. We won't spend a lot of time here. Hello, Fury Angel. So at least in this system we won't spend too much time. I need to consider getting those sleeping chambers back now that we no longer need to fear the alien. Although this one we won't be able to make because we don't have enough tech blocks. And we can't make one because we're lacking chemicals. Am I right? I am not right. I am right. Am I right? Yeah, I am. Yeah, we need 2 chemicals for 1. And we have enough to make 2 chemicals. Perfect. Yeah, you have permission to hyper. If it's about the game that I'm playing that can help me to understand something, and by all means, I was looking through the wiki before. I just didn't see the page, and to be honest, I didn't look that carefully. So if you have a resource that can help me, by all means, tell me. I learn most games by just playing. So let me see here. While they are sleeping, I'll read briefly through this. Oh, I see what you mean. So with well, according to this, a ship with 1 hyperdrive can jump as long as it remains below 3200. I do need 2 engines then for that because yeah, I see what you mean, but I think for a time being I'm actually good with 2 engines. At least that's how I see it. Okay, so did we make that tech block in the end? Oh, we didn't even line it up. That's fine. We're moving on. If I only had 1 engine, according to what I'm reading on the wiki, I wouldn't be able to jump because my mass would be exceeded. Why is it showing on the 2 derelicts now? Please give me energy. Nope. At least we have fuel. Ah, haha! Rescue is on the horizon. Let's mine this out and move on. I think 4200 is limit on mass before I need another engine. I think. Mine that out and we will move on. We're good on fuel and everything else. And we will be getting some ore for more energy. So we are not that bad off. Okay, what should I be working towards next? I do want to finish that 4th turret at some point, but right now I'm not gonna build anything that uses energy. I think I have enough energy users that I don't want to. I just don't want to. So you're saying that I should build another engine right now? Is that what you're saying, Exusama? Or are you saying that I should actually remove one engine? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that would actually not be a bad idea considering everything else. So I need two. Well, we are currently limited by the amount of tech blocks we can make, which is 0. I need 2 tech blocks for that. And I would rather not sacrifice or remove anything, considering that I will need. I don't want to disassemble these again because I will need them, and I pretty much don't want to disassemble anything that's in a system block. But I will make that as a priority to build another engine, because I will need them definitely because of how much more cargo I'm gonna be having. I'm a hoarder. I just add stuff. I should ideally also be selling a lot more things. But I don't, because I'm constantly thinking, oh, I might need that. I have 61 infra block. I don't need them. I should ideally be selling them. But because they don't sell for much, I don't. And I just keep them in the cargo bay. They just collect dust. Okay, so we can jump on. Some ice, some... Is that chemicals? Is that chemicals I'm seeing there? Is that chemical that I have seen there? Please be a chemical. No, it's not. It's base metals. Oh well, a man can dream. And it's only 7 units of mineral. Only 7 units. That is piss poor. But it's better than nothing. And that will increase my amount of reserves to 11. Or, well, 12. Jeez. Playing on the edge, playing on the edge. Hopefully there will be more energy on one of these planets. If they're not... If they're not, we are in a serious problem, because I will be wasting 5 just to jump to the next system. Oh well, it could just be the end of the run. You never know. You never know. Also, I should be making solar collectors at the earliest convenient time to do it. Power. Which of course also requires tech blocks. The lack of chemicals is seriously shooting me in the foot. Now, you say that, excuse me, but tell me, is there a way to essentially force them to use spacesuits in a specific area? As in, is there a way to tell them, listen, while you're working here, use a spacesuit, for example? Or when you're working here, use a spacesuit? That's some advanced mechanics you're describing me there. I have not been using those tactics. I had not known about those. So I just make them do stuff. Spacesuit door. Oh. Oh, so that's what that thing's for. Oh. To be honest, I haven't explored that. But you have a point. Also, that means it would work in an oxygen-less environment, which means no fires. But how does it increase efficiency though? So I could replace this door, so that when they're working in a factory, they only are in a spacesuit.